was at the amount of songs that you have on your resume.
Oh, thank you.
Behind.
Oh, thank you.
Because you're fantastic. Let me make sure we're on.
Okay.
You there? Are we good? Okay. Do you need a level or are you good? Okay. Can you talk into the microphone?
This is Brandy. Can you hear me?
Yeah, it is.
1, 2, 3.
Okay. So, K923 here with Brandy Clark. I was just gushing over the amount of songs that I fell in love with that I didn't even know you were responsible for.
Oh, thank you.
So, the All-Star Jam lineup wouldn't be complete without you.
Oh, well, I'm glad you feel that way.
Yeah, no, for real. Because their songs are so therapeutic. And here in Orlando, the last 2 months have been quite a lot since the Pulse shooting.
Oh, yeah.
And people are like, without music to raise my spirits and get me past it, it wouldn't work out. So songwriters like you, especially, thank you.
Oh, you're
Thank
welcome.
you for everything that you do to, get us out of that funk.
Oh, thank you.
Change it up. And what would you say your specialty is? Like, when you get down and you get in the headspace to write a song.
Oh, I would say my specialty is real.
Yeah.
To write about real things and to not leave out maybe some real details that aren't so pretty.
Sure.
I have a lot of songs about that are, I would say, a little bit unpretty. I don't gloss over anything.
Yeah. Oh, being real.
Yes.
Like raw.
Yeah.
With it. And you've written for so many. I mean, I wrote down some of my favorites that were impactful, like Miranda,
Oh, yeah.
Reba McEntire,
Yes.
Darius Rucker, Keith Urban, Sheryl Crow. Now, I'm not going to have you pick a favorite this is my favorite person, but who do you relate most to? Like with their tone of their voice when you sing?
I can tell you my favorite.
Yeah,
of
okay,
those.
go for
and
that
it's
too.
nothing-
Dive in.
It's nothing against the others, but I would say Reba, because I've heard Reba my whole life.
Yeah.
And when I got a couple of cuts on Reba's All the Women I Am record, and it was the first time for me that I thought this can really happen. Like, this is more than just a dream, because it was the first time I had heard a song of mine with a voice coming through the speakers that was so identifiable.
Talking with Brandy Clark backstage at the All-Star Jam. So Reba's your favorite. Now, out on the road, if there were 3 people that you could take on tour with you, say for a month, like a fantasy, everybody's doing fantasy football right now. And by the way, do you have a team? Who's your team? No?
Well, I mean, I cheer for the Titans because I'm up in Tennessee.
Sure.
And the Seahawks because I'm from Seattle. Even when they were bad, I was a Seahawks fan through the bad years.
Good.
So yeah, probably the Titans and the Seahawks.
Yeah. So imagine this is your fantasy lineup, like the 3 people that you want to spend a month with.
Yeah.
And see every day or every other day on tour. Who would that be?
Can it be people I've toured
Oh yeah.
with?
It can be all those people. It can be none of those people. Whatever you want.
Well, I can tell you, I was on tour with Eric Church during the Outsiders tour.
Yeah.
And it was him, Dwight Yoakam, and myself. I would love to redo that tour.
Yeah.
And then I just did some shows with Chris Stapleton. I'd love to do a longer run with him.
Yeah.
Because those are artists, I really love their music, and so I would watch their show every night, and that's always fun.
Yeah.
So
cool. What's your favorite social media?
Instagram.
Instagram?
Yeah.
Taking pictures? Because
Yes.
it's easier. You throw a hashtag on it.
Yes.
And then so many more people are like, oh, wow, and check that out.
Yeah.
We have a hashtag right now, too. If you want to see some pictures, it's hashtag K923Jam.
Okay.
So if you're doing anything tonight.
I'll hashtag my Instagram pictures tonight. Hashtag K923Jam.
Yeah.
So you didn't take, I can store a little bit up there.
You're good. And on Twitter, one of my favorite things was something you posted the other day, doing a shout-out with Dancing with the Stars to Maureen McCormick.
Yes.
Is she going to take it all?
I hope so.
Yeah.
Maureen's a good girl. I love her.
Yeah. Would you ever be on that show?
No.
Could you do it?
Can't.
Oh,
No.
You look at the before and after,
Yeah.
and they're so fit, but they have a face that's that was a miserable amount of work.
I would do it just to get into that kind of shape, but I don't want to. I can't dance on TV.
Yeah. Is Maureen a friend of yours?
She is
Okay.
actually. Yeah. I had this song "Girl Next Door."
Yeah.
And there's a line, "I ain't your Marsha Brady," and Maureen
Yeah.
actually tweeted at me, "Hey, Brandy
Nice.
Clark, I ain't no Marsha Brady either," and we struck up a friendship through that.
Yeah. I love Girl Next Door, and you singing it in the video too is I
thank
love
you.
it. I watched it last night, and gearing up for the All-Star Jam, people can't get enough. Girl
good.
Next Door and you and everything that you've touched that K92 has played is fantastic.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thanks for sitting with me. This is our 21st year in the All-Star Jam. Okay? So I did something with every other artist that sat down. Dustin Lynch, Granger Smith, Gary Allen. I played a game. There's a Plinko board right there.
Yes.
It says on the bottom there's a couple different games. All-Star Search, All Jammed Up, What's the Jammage, and Jam It All. Could you play a game with me?
Yes.
Only it's going to take a minute.
Okay.
You know how Plinko works, right?
I don't actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there's a poker chip right under the board that's sitting on the ledge there. Take that and just drop it down the top. Whatever, wherever you want. Yeah. And let's see what you're going to play. All right. It's going down. All right. Jam It All. You ready? Yes. Are you going to try to beat Granger Smith? Granger Smith did this earlier.
Am I going up against Granger or Earl Dibbles?
You know what? The before was Granger, but after it was definitely Earl Dibbles Jr.
Okay.
That happened. Okay. So.
Oh.
Here's the game.
Okay.
All right. We have marshmallows. He was able to jam 12 marshmallows in his mouth.
He wins.
In 21 seconds.
He wins.
Will you try to beat me?
Well, I can't jam 12 in my mouth. I know when I'm beat.
Well, I played him.
Okay.
And I was able to get 9.
Do I have to eat them?
No.
Oh, just get them in my mouth.
Just get them in your mouth.
All right.
Okay?
Okay.
All right. So this is your bag. These are no, you don't have to eat them. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
So. All right. So it's you versus me, because I don't think we can touch 12. 12's a lot. But we have 21 seconds. Can we get a clock on 21 seconds? So it's you versus me, one at a time, and we try to see what we can get. And we can just toss them in there after, okay? All right, let me know.
All right.
That's good. I ate 10.
11.
All right. Brandy Clark wins.
So Granger beat me by 1.
Elbows. Granger beat you by 1. I think you should do it again later versus Granger, personally. Let's see. Seems like the top
It
two.
feels like you're going to choke.
Right?
Yeah.
I was quite sick there for a second. That was trouble. Elbows. You're awesome, okay?
Oh, that was great.
I know you're going to kill it on stage.
I thought when you first brought it up, I thought you meant eat them. I was like, I can't eat 12.
No. I'll be able to eat 2. That's it. Thank you so much, Brady.
Hey, thank you.